host of major Olympic champions like Katie Ledecky, like Chad Leclos, and of course Kyle Chalmers joined the home favourites Kylie Mass, Maggie Mac Neil and Summer McIntosh here for what turned out to be 3 incredible days of rapid short course racing. As with the first leg in Berlin, wins and times were converted to points to give overall winners. And after 3 stunning victories over 3 days, it was Maggie Mac Neil who would top the women's standings with 58.5 points. The 22-year-old followed up 50-metre backstroke and 50-metre butterfly victories with this 100-metre butterfly win in a new World Cup record.
Maggie Mac Neil, the Olympic champion, trying to hold on. Is she going to get there? Yes, she does. Mac Neil in a World Cup record time.
Second with 58.3 points was the short course specialist Beta Nelson of the USA. She claimed 3 golds in Germany and repeated the feat in the same events. That was impressive enough before you realised 2 of those titles, the 200-metre backstroke and 200 metres individual medley, came on the same night.
Here comes Nelson, here comes Pickram, touching, it is Nelson first, then Pickram, then McIntosh gets on the podium in 3rd.
Rounding off the top 3 was another American, the great Katie Ledecky. She attained 55.8 points, with a large chunk of that courtesy of the breathtaking new 1500-metre freestyle world record, furthering her legendary status with a time which was almost 10 seconds under the previous mark.
American superstar Katie Ledecky in her final length of the pool, chasing a world record. It's already gone. She's going to touch and an incredible time of 15:08.24, almost 10 seconds off the world record.
The USA also impressed on the men's side, none more so than Shaine Casas, 58.5 points, his reward for 4 victories, including 2 World Cup records. His favourite was this on day 2 in the 200 metres individual medley. He could barely walk afterwards.
Trying to better his time last week of 151.6. Oh yes, a World Cup record.
Countryman Nick Fink followed up his Berlin breaststroke brilliance in the first leg by cleaning up in Canada. The 200 metres completed his set on the final night as he secured 57.5 points.
Nick Fink is moving ahead, and Fink is going to get to the wall first in 2:03.78.
That saw him edge ahead of another hat-trick hero, Dylan Carter of Trinidad and Tobago, on 57.2 points. He too will be looking for a triple crown in Indianapolis next week after victories in the 50-metre freestyle, backstroke and butterfly events.
Young youth get to watch a race like this.
It is very tight in the middle of the pool. Finally coming out is Dylan Carter, and he's got a slight lead maybe on Kyle Chalmers. Here comes Curry as well, and it is Dylan Carter who takes it again.
Away from the top 3, there were several other major highlights from the 3 days here in Toronto. The increasingly astounding teenage Canadian Summer McIntosh won 4 World Championship medals, including 2 golds at the age of 15 earlier this year. Here, she claimed 2 further wins and 2 World Junior records, including this narrow defeat of her idol Katie Ledecky in the 400 metres free.
And here they come! 10 meters to go! Is it McIntosh? Is it Ledecky? Here they come! It is Summer McIntosh!
The women's 100-metre breaststroke final featured the Olympic 100-metre breaststroke champions from the last 3 Olympics, Ruta Mayatisa from London 2012, Lily King from Rio 2016, and the latest Lydia Jacobi in Tokyo last year. It was the Lithuanian who would come out on top in this one after a brilliant battle with King.
Miliotite leading slightly, the Lithuanian gets there ahead of Lily King.
Mayatita would also win the 50-metre event, while Hong Kong's Siobhan Jorge marked her first World Cup event of the season with success in both the 100 metres and 200-metre freestyle finals.
Haughey chasing to the wall. Here comes Ledecky looking for second. Haughey in 151.13, just off her world record.
Last season's overall men's World Cup winner Matt Sates impressed again with victories in the 400 metres individual medley and 400 metre freestyle here. Kyle Chalmers continued his winning streak in the men's 100-meter freestyle. That's now 6 FINA World Cup titles in the event in a row. Beryl Gastadello of France remains on course for a 100-meter IM triple crown after a second successive win, as does South Africa's Chad le Clos in the 100 meters butterfly. At the end of 2 legs of the FINA Swimming World Cup, the overall leaders are Beta Nelson with 115.6 points and Dylan Carter on 114.5 once the scores from Berlin and Toronto have been combined. But there's still everything to play for. So 2 legs down, 1 to go. The season finale is coming up from the 3rd to the 5th of November in Indianapolis, USA. It's going to be a phenomenal event, a great way to finish off the season. Keep it FINA 1908 to find out how it all plays out.